Okay guys, I think you know the drill by now. I was given exclusive access to play the full version of Digimon Story Time Stranger early over in Seattle, which was awesome by the way. But in the 3 hours that they let me play, I made sure to be very strategic with what I recorded for the most part. So I've been putting out a lot of breakdown videos leading up to the release of Digimon Story Time Stranger, explaining how various systems work. Alongside that, I've been showcasing gameplay from my time playing the game, which outside of a handful of people that got to do what I did, you won't find anywhere else. This isn't the demo version of the game that some people have been showing. This is the actual game that you're seeing on screen. Furthermore, the public demo that's going to be releasing today also doesn't cover the majority of what I got to play either. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I'm going to be putting out a lot of Digimon Story Time Stranger content, and we cover monster taming games in general. Today we're going to be talking about the various stats in Digimon Story Time Stranger. We're also going to be talking about the Brave status and the new Spirit stat that I've seen a lot of people speculating about. This video will still be relevant after the game releases, however, there is a good chance that I will be making a more in-depth updated version of it, so stay tuned for that and more. So as usual, sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Okay, so much like any turn-based RPG, there are a variety of stats that affect how Digimon will perform in battle. These include the following: HP, which is your health points or hit points; SP, which is your Digimon stamina, essentially something that it uses to execute various moves; attack, which determines outgoing physical damage on moves denoted as physical; defense, which determines incoming damage on attacks which are denoted as physical; intelligence, which determines outgoing magic-based attacks; speed, which determines turn order, as in who goes first. Then there's also the new Spirit stat, SPI, that was not a thing in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. I did inquire about this while doing my playtest and can confirm that this is a magic resist stat, which essentially helps calculate damage from incoming magic attacks. That being said, this is not the only benefit that this stat has. The Spirit stat also determines how much healing support moves will provide. This is rather interesting because it means you're going to want to build your healer in such a way that it's very specially tanky. This is different from a game like Pokemon, where heals do a specific set amount of damage based on healing a percentage of maximum health. Now, this isn't really a stat itself, but I did think it was pretty significant considering that it will definitely affect your stats. But there is a new system called the Brave status, which is automatically activated whenever a Digimon's health is below 30%. This basically gives the Digimon a major buff while it's in danger, increasing its attack, intelligence, and its rate of critical hits by 50%. This will likely end up leading to some crazy high risk, high reward, low health crit builds, but we'll definitely have to wait and see what people come up with. There are also two other stats that are important but don't necessarily affect combat directly, or they do but not in a damage calculation type of way. The first is your Digimon's talent, which used to be called ABI or ability, which essentially affects how many bonus points you'll get to put into your direct battle stats. And you have the bond stat, which is denoted as a percentage and used to be called CAM or CAM in previous games. Now, in the last set of Digimon games, this affected how often your Digimon would perform combo attacks, but those don't exist in Time Stranger. But having a certain amount of bond is also required for certain Digivolutions. For example, in previous games, you would need to max out this number to achieve DNA Digivolution, which you could check out my evolution video linked below for more information on. But there are some Digimon that might require like 10%, 25%, 50%, or what have you. Now, like I said, a demo today is being released for Digimon Story Time Stranger, which is going to allow players an early build of the game. When that does go live, you guys are going to be able to play the first portion, as well as what I'm assuming is the public PAX adventure mode demo where you get to like explore the town. The save file will continue over, but all this stuff you're seeing with the Gunamon on screen, that's not going to be in the demo. So I'll keep showcasing this gameplay footage for you. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video and want more, again, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.